Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Here comes the Deontay.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
These two have certain. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Do you believe this? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Holmes in that last. Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
That time counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that. Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway. Whoa, wait a minute. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And he misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. The perfect counter lands. And he just missed with that left jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. There's a counter shot. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official.
my castle of sand, waiting on the battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along, they with fortresses made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see you black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along, they with fortresses made of stone.